with a yes if we are together. Good afternoon, learners. If you can hear me, I can see Awiko Dangote in. Perfect. Thank you, Marianne. Evans, can you hear me? If you can, you respond also with a yes. Asante Patrice, if there's a yes. Asante Dangote. So I want to start by introducing myself. I believe a few of you know me. My name is Mr. Dongo, Mr. Odongo, handling PFT, advanced tax, advanced tax, economics, audit, and FM, a bit of it, and FM. So first of all, we want to welcome you, all of you, to Focus Online College. Are you happy to be here? Are you happy to be here? Are you happy to be here? Focus Online College. I hope we are happy to be here. Thank you so much, Awiko. Today, I wanted to pick something basically on that touches on advanced tax and what we call advanced tax and PFT today. Advanced tax, and PFT. When you talk about PFT is public finance and taxation, and advanced tax. That is what you are talking public. PFT means public finance and taxation. Public finance and taxation. I want us to, and apologize for being a little bit late. I was held up in examination marking, but here I am now. I wanted to pick on something that will basically touch on all of us, that is for the advanced tax and the PFT. We will again pick on something, maybe later on, economics, audit, and FM. We will touch on those aspects of economics, audit, and FM. We are going to touch on them. But today, precisely, I want to talk about VAT, because VAT basically touches on both advanced tax, VAT, and VAT simply means what you call value added tax. VAT is what you call value added tax. VAT is what you call the value added tax. VAT is what you call the value added tax. That is what you call the VAT, what you call the value added tax. That touches both on the intermediate, that is the public finance and taxation, and again, it also touches on advanced tax. VAT is a topic on its own, administration of the VAT. I want everyone, as we proceed, to remember that focus is the place to be. Focus is the place to be. And remember that we are here to provide what we call quality learning. We're not just here to give knowledge, but to give what we call quality learning. So when you talk about VAT, I've said that is value added tax. And you say, is the tax? Is a tax, we call it is a tax. Is a tax that is added. To the selling price. The selling price of goods and services, then passed, we say then passed to the consumer, then passed to the consumer who ends up, we say who ends up paying for it, who ends up paying for it, then passed to the consumer who basically ends up paying for it. That is the value added tax. Remember when you go to the shops, look up. Remember when you go to the show, when you go to the shops, when you go to the supermarket, we normally get a receipt. Do you always check that receipt? For certain products, not all products are batchable. Do we always get that? Ahmed Abdi? Do we always get those receipts when you go to the shops? Yes. So when you get to the shops, how to get and buy a product, a lot of times we get those receipts, but we do not remember that we are paying tax. How to get? We do not remember that we pay tax. We do not remember that we pay the tax. Why don't we remember? Because this VAT, we basically call it indirect. We call it indirect tax. We call it an indirect tax. Indirect tax. And when you say indirect tax, what do you mean by the word indirect tax? We have two things when you talk about indirect tax. We have incidence of tax, and what you call the impact of tax. We have what you call the incidence of tax and what you call the impact of tax altogether. So when you talk about incidence of tax, this is the burden, what you call the burden of tax. The person, we call it the person who bears, who bears what you call the burden. The person who bears the burden. When we talk about impact of tax, this is what we call the responsibility. We call it the responsibility of paying tax. The responsibility of paying tax. Those are two aspects. So for the indirect tax, impact is on one person. Impact, we call it impact on one person. And what we call incidence. Incidence is on another person. Incidence on another person. Together, the impact is on one person, and the incidence is also on another person. Are we together, team? And I've said that impact of tax is the responsibility of paying tax. The responsibility of paying tax. Incidence of tax is the burden of tax. Are we together? We respond with a yes. Are we together? Perfect. Are we happy to be at focus? And just to emphasize, focus is basically, focus is here to serve the students. Our main goal is basically to serve the students to the highest level, is to make an impact to the society. Our goal is not just basically to teach, but to transform. It is not basically only to teach and to excel, but also to transform our students so that as you go to the job market, you are able to be equipped with what is required. That is why we are here. Remember, our numbers are 0719 45 11 45 11 and 55. Remember, you are our ambassadors. You are our ambassador. We cannot be here without you. We are here because you are here with us. We are here because you are here with us. Without you, we are not here. And we're here to make a great impact onto our students. Back to what we were learning. So that is what we call the VAT, is a tax that is added to the selling price of goods and services, then passed to the consumer, who ends up paying for it altogether.